Walked up here this morning. When we woke up, it was just hammering down rain, and it's been raining all morning, and it's now incredibly foggy. You can't see a thing, and all the tracks are ridiculously slippery, and sort of 90% of them are closed. We've only got access to school course, the 2 skid pans, toge course. Had a little bit of fun on school course this morning. Might check out toge, but it's kind of looking like just a bit of a day to catch up on videos, and I've just used the afternoon to prep and get ready for Matsuri weekend. So I've fit up all brand new tyres, just filled up at Higashi, and just about to go park up the car, probably get something to eat, and then maybe head home and edit this video. Welcome to Matsuri weekend at Ebisu Circuit. I didn't film too much entering the gate because it is hectic, but I'm in the gate, we're in the car. I've got my Matsuri sticker and my wristband where I filled up yesterday and fit all my tyres up. I got fresh fronts, I got a fresh set of 6 skidders. Just going to try and find a pit bay. I want to drive Nishi mostly today, so I'm going to go try and set up at Nishi, and then we can just roam around from there. So let's go to Nishi and see if we can find a setup and just jump into driving ASAP. It is packed. It was nowhere near this busy yesterday. Little bit of bad news. Unfortunately, I just went out for a few laps at Nishi. Oh, holy hell. Came out of nowhere, that bloke. Yeah, I just did a few laps at Nishi, and the car sort of felt a little bit slow around the big corner at the bottom, and it just started zinging the clutch. So I think I've gone through a twin disc. I have no idea how old this clutch is. I literally did nothing to this car when I rocked up. I literally just counted on it being sweet. But, you know, clutch is a wearable item, and I've been beating the shit out of it all week. So, yeah, fair enough. It should only take a couple hours to do a clutch anyway, and then I'll just get straight back out there. Holy hell, people everywhere. Remote mounts in the way. What do you need? Yep, down. Push. Just in case. Stuck. Come on, man. Whoa! Holy shit! Wow! I used all that. Really good at getting my money's worth out of things, eh? Really good at getting my money's worth out of things. Ah, with how noisy it was, I thought it was a fucking twin disc. Yeah, that will be that.
That's why it rattles. It's like a twin, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, branch on you.
Freshy! Look at that. How good. Thank you. That's what it's supposed to look like. Much better. It's say 82 millimeters. Yeah, 82 is like a flex point. Rounds up. Thank fuck that this is always say we're pretty fucked about it. This is stuffed. Muscle heavy, would you?
When did the shifter go in? Now?
Yep. You paid for the extensions, you're going to use the extensions. Just got the box back in, new clutches in obviously. Just thought while it was in the air I should check the box fluid. Come down, hopefully it just works and I drive. It's heaps nicer. That clutch was really good, eh? Alright, well, obviously I'm back driving, clutch is in, and yeah, it basically broke at the perfect time. I rocked up to Power Vehicles and they had a single disc ORC in stock, and when I rocked up, luckily there was no booked in work, so I was actually allowed to use a hoist, which is not a super common thing. So massive thank you and shout out to Power Vehicles for letting me do that. Huge shout out to the boys as well, Ethan who's filming for me and Eli in the back, Josh, Jesse, everyone that helped get me up and running. I think it was drive in, drive out, an hour and 50 minutes, which is sweet. So I still got the rest of the day to enjoy Matsuri. We're just going to pull up to the cafe now and have a little bit of a bite to eat and then jump straight back into driving. But let's get it. All right, new clutch. First lap's back out at Nishi. Let's see how she goes. Pretty sure my tyre pressures are really low, so it'll be heaps gripped up, but
front guard's going to be confetti.
Yeah.
See how far his front wheel's stuck out?
Yeah. Oh fuck, sorry.
Probably going to take this one off first. That was almost cooked anyway.
Yeah. They were still from yesterday. And the day before, actually. Shit!
Uh-oh. Don't get out. It should be alright. It's the front corner. Should be all sweet.
I guess got a bit overconfident with my flick into the bank corner over there, and it rotated me around, which was sweet. But then I kept rolling back and the front swung around to the wall. At least that's how I think it happened. I don't know, I'll have to have a look at the footage. But regardless, I fucked this corner. So looks like try and pull that out as much as possible. Pull the radiator back straight, fuck the condenser off, and check out the steering. But I think the steering still feels straight. So as long as we pull the front end back, get a cooler and some piping, we should be able to still drive.
Alright, obviously I'm back in Australia. I didn't actually film an outro at the track. I was a little bummed out about missing out on the last day of Matsuri. Just ended up enjoying some nighttime madness at North and watching some people shred on Sunday before making an early departure to Tokyo. So, the crash, what happened? Well, as you saw in the video, I was trying to run the high line and get faster and faster on the bank. Unfortunately, the run I decided to flick it in the hardest was the run where it just started to rain. Track temps had cooled down a fair bit, and simply I misjudged the amount of grip that I had. I didn't counter steer fast enough and had my lead foot firmly planted. Purely a driver's mistake, not blaming the car at all. The new bank at Nishi is quite an interesting thing. The transition from the flat part to the bank section is quite harsh. When you hit it, it does unsettle the rear of the car a fair bit. However, I'd hit it a fair few times and was pretty confident with the grip that I thought I had. So I just kept trying to run higher and higher on the bank when really I should have seen the rain and just dialed it back a little bit. Sounds obvious, of course, but when you're hyped up, having fun and just trying to push yourself, sometimes you just make a silly judgment and come unstuck like I did. Definitely not letting it discourage me at all. Yes, I'm a little bummed I crashed, but if I look at my whole week at Ebisu, I cannot be disappointed. Like I said in the previous videos, I came to Ebisu with very minimal seat time and driver skill, and I feel like I've progressed so much through the week. I was getting a couple of compliments from the drivers around the track, which was just awesome to hear. Thank you so much. The community and the vibes and everyone was just so positive there. It was amazing. I had such a positive experience, it's impossible for me to be sad. I've already had a fair few people ask me, am I keeping, fixing, or bringing my Chaser back to Australia? Yes, of course I'll be keeping it. Yes, I'm fixing it. And no, I'm not bringing it back to Australia. I'm organising for the panel work to get done while I'm back in Australia, so hopefully it's ready to rip for my next trip. Ebisu is such an amazing place for seat time and improving your driver skill. I think it'd be incredibly silly to bring my Chaser back to Australia and then not have a car over there, because I plan to do as much driving there as possible. It is such a phenomenal place. With that all being said, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching the unfortunate roller coaster that was this video. Stay tuned for the next one where me and the boys go check out many of the most iconic and best automotive attractions in a vlog around Tokyo. Thanks again and have a good night.